Adamantine. Only 2, but I don't know how big adamantine stacks usually are. We don't yet have anyone who's requesting adamantine. But I figure it's probably good to have it on hand. But if it usually comes in stacks of like 5 to 7, and this is just a really poor one, I'm going to feel pretty disappointed, assuming I still remember. What do you have for me? Nothing, but some goods. Shifting fabric, night weave silk? Sure. And now let's take on the unknown ships. Some sort of hostile. A report shows up on your personal cogitator screen. Unknown ships are towing the Interstellar Sextant, a cargo ship belonging to one of Footfall's wealthiest traders. It looks like the pirates have bitten off more than they can chew, and have now been forced to drag the ship to a more secluded place where they can plunder it undisturbed. Attack the pirates. I mean, if all we're seeing is unknown ships towing a cargo ship, then it's like it could be that they're actually trying to help, found it stranded or something. Nothing there makes me certain that it's pirates, but it does say they're hostile. It's claiming they're pirates, so I'm hopeful that this isn't going to turn out bad. As soon as they see you, the escort ships charge into battle at once, while the captive sextant powers up its warp engines. Unless you interrupt the preparation for the jump, the cargo ship will forever vanish beyond the veil of the Imperium, along with all the riches it's carrying. Wait. Send all available forces to intercept the Interstellar Sextant. Don't let it get away. Like, I'm fine with taking on the pirates, but I wasn't wanting to plunder a cargo ship belonging to one of Footfall's wealthiest traders. I was trying to help them. Okay, we'll send our forces to intercept it. Hopefully we still take out the pirates and then we can talk. Let them know, hey, we're your saviors. But no, we aren't pirating you as well. I hope that's not what's going on here, is us attempting to pirate them. The writing is odd. The writing is odd. At times it's not super clear exactly what's going to happen.
Order to the crew. Deliver me victory.
Yeah. Because we've got these Cobra-class destroyers. But then the Interstellar Sextant is listing itself as an enemy. I don't want to fight you. Disengaging. The voidship tries to disengage from combat and powers up its warp engines. Maybe if we take out the pirates fast enough, then we can have that conversation. So here we have Explosive Void Nebula. Cloud of explosive gas enhances the capabilities of macro cannons, but increases the incoming damage. Whenever a vessel inside this anomalous zone makes an attack, it suffers damage. So +5 range on macro cannons. Macro cannon damage goes up by 20%. Incoming damage goes up by 25%. And we take damage from 2 to 6. Interesting. If I went here, I can shoot that one. And if I step forward one more, what if I was here? Can I still get that one? No. I was here. That allows me to shoot you. So let's do that. Good solid hit. Then I need to step forward once more. Here. That would allow me to shoot you. Okay. If I was here, could I hit them? I guess it's probably smarter to just take out this whole ship. And yeah, I could blast the interstellar sextant, but I don't want to. Like, I'd like to have a chat with them after the fight's over. And it sounds like they are planning to leave rather than joining the combat. Because I could just broadside them right now, but I don't think I want to do that. Which way are you facing? You are facing that way. So if I'm heading this way, he'll have a hard time getting to me. Because the other option is I could use this to increase my range. And then I could shoot him. But I don't think we would do enough damage to do any... We wouldn't take it out. 2 shots doing 14 damage means a maximum of 28. So let's just finish you off.
Macro cannons, volley!
Hello? You are significantly more alive than I thought you'd be. Also disengaging now. How did you not die? You had like no health left. Then let's send out some torpedoes here.
Unleash our vengeful salvo!
Take on them, I think. Yeah. We're not going to shoot at you. I don't think either of those abilities help us. So for now, we'll end our turn. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Well, I don't think we're going to get up there for it to matter. Alright, torpedoes. You sadly cannot get over here. I mean, I could move them this way to hopefully interact with those guys. Because I don't think I'm going to pull off curving them around to hit this. So, yeah. Although we could... No. Because I was remembering that we have our Gentis ability that allows us to get another brief movement. But I think even if we ended our turn, you know, somewhere here, I doubt we can make that tight turn. So no, go there. Then they can start moving towards those ships. Alright. Let's start out with a shot here.
Another salvo!
Goodbye to you. Then I can do a shot here.
Leave the hole strewn across the stars.
Then I can do this. I could also start moving. If I did a quicker turn, could I line up there for my lance weapon? Maybe. I don't think I have anything else to use this weapon on though, so I might as well take the shot.
Macro cannon, volley!
Okay. Let's still do the new heading. Yeah, now that puts us in a much better angle for an attack.
Onward!
I don't suppose... No, and even with a 2 extra range, it's not going to be good enough. Close. A 2 extra range is just not very far. Torpedo control. Yes. Feel free to move them forward again. Meanwhile, this ship's probably freaking out by those torpedoes. Are they going to shoot at this ship? No, shooting at the torpedoes. So they've, I guess, chosen to ignore this ship as well at this point. They are doing 0 damage to our torpedoes. There we go. Now they're actually... Oh, launch their own torpedoes. What are you doing there? Let's... So if I force them to self-destruct, it blows up around them. Or if I do a direct hit, it hits harder, maybe? Well, I guess I can't do a direct hit regardless. So let's move you here. The choice was either blow up next to the torpedoes or blow up next to both of these ships. And I think blow up here is the smarter call. Do I choose a location? I guess here? Whatever that means. Okay, so it did do just a little bit of damage to both. Alright, well, not torpedoes, lance. Let's shoot you, I guess.
Fire the lance batteries!
Did some damage, maybe? 50 shield and 0 hull damage. Okay. Let's move forward. Looks like we have to move a little bit more forward. We want to shoot with our right guns, actually, because those are the more powerful. So I'm going to be swinging to one side. Unless, do I think I can go here? Maybe. If I go here, I'm wondering if I can go here and then still pull off enough of a swing to get with my left guns as well. Because I could extend the shot by 2, which should allow me to hit them. Because that is a move I need to use at some point. There. So now I can hit you.
fire right now!
But no, I can't get to the left gun. If I did new heading, could that shift me around enough to hit with my left guns? It might. It does. We're going to be right in line with those torpedoes, which isn't ideal. So if I went here... Nope, I would have to go here. Then I can shoot with my left guns only on that one, sadly. I can't shoot both guns onto the same... Still, it's a bit ridiculous to hit two ships next to each other, one with my right guns and one with my left. But I'll take it. Then we can go with our macro cannons. We do more damage on this one, it looks like. 12 to 24 versus 11 to 22. We're more likely to take this one out. So let's do that.
Another power!
Nope. Barely not enough. Then I guess we'll put our torpedoes right there. I don't remember what happened last time when torpedoes hit our torpedoes. I think it actually happened. Did it blow up our torpedoes and that caused it to hit us? I think it didn't turn out well. And now I'm doing it again. Oh well. Okay, we took a bit of damage. Right, we're gonna end up hitting this thing, sadly. No, I think direct hits didn't hit the neighboring ship. At least that's what it looked like last time. So just go forward. Nope, we definitely hit that ship. Sorry. I feel a little bad. Can we really do this basically every turn? Feels like a lot.
Leave their hulls strewn across the sky!
And then he got hit again by that explosion. Okay. The enemies are down. There's no way for us to talk to them. I assume that's what this is for. I don't know. Piracy's not what I was wanting. I was trying to stop the piracy. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm not gonna shoot on them. Oh. Then we will just travel forward. They are trying to leave. I don't know how long that takes.
No escape pods detected.
My premonitions never fail me.
There we go. Interstellar Sextant used ability emergency warp jumping. Interstellar Sextant dies. Is that just how they handle it jumping out, is claiming it died? I don't know. Got some scrap, got some trophies. Got a lot of experience. I'm hoping that that's not going to come back later of having that merchant be like, hey, you attacked my ship and it barely managed to escape from your attack. Or something. Because that would be weird. I think we're done here, though. I'm not going to go back to that point of interest, I don't think. I don't think that there's much else to do there. Can I see... what rumor this is? No, those are my... main worlds. I don't know. It's not showing up here. Auger's anomaly. Doubt it's a quest. So it's probably something we could go back to, but it's not. Maybe it recognizes that that's been basically completed. So it's like we can land there again, but there's nothing left to do. Let's chart a new route. Do I want to go to Janus, which would involve jumping here and then up there? Or would I want to jump here and then jump back to here? Maybe we deal with Janus first. I don't know what the time constraints are, if they're real or just the video game trying to push us. But in case they're real, we probably shouldn't just keep avoiding it. But obviously we're not going to get to these other worlds anytime soon. Like this is Kiava Gamma. It's going to take so long to get there. This is Dargonus, that's our capital world. What were you? This is the location Votvir sent a message from. Definitely want to get there at some point. But no, let's go to Janus. So we'll head through here first. I will use 1 point to make it unsafe. Does it remain unsafe forever or just for this jump? Like, can I expend this resource to make certain routes permanently safe? Don't know. Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We've received word that there has been a sighting on the lower decks. The Boxmaster's voice breaks. A sighting of Lady Theodora. Didn't we just deal with this? The messages we've received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. They are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate, and what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Adira Tilas being present at the scene. What's Adira doing there? I'll deal with it personally. I need the exact location. I want nothing to do with this. What is Adira doing there? Adira broke her microbead, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her. But Lord Captain, Adira is a psyker, and we are in the warp. You are the only one who would risk setting foot. You're the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment, and if you do not, we will never see Adira again. I beg you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter. Despite the carefully maintained distance, Vigil's voice trembles with fear. I'll deal with it personally. I need the exact location. Right away, Lord Captain. Alright, we'll head down, and we're actually taking our crew, which means there's probably going to be combat. And Adira is not available. Interesting. Messages come from the bridge where the rogue trader has appeared. Yeah. So there's a lot of warpy energies going on here. Blood on the walls, etc. And a deer is in here somewhere, along with the manifestation of Theodora. Okay.
This explorer tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
The instrument terminal in... Wow, I didn't even read that. An important part of the compartment's internal infrastructure appears to be in working order. Can you use it? No?
These rumors about Lord Captain Theodora, surely you do not believe them?
The Undying One does not relinquish the souls of the faithful. Domin Theodora is too sacred a person not to find her way to his throne.
Yeah. Cogitators regularly display reports on the screens, endless chains of symbols, many of which only high-ranking tech priests can likely understand. I mean, do I think Theodora's soul is actually here? Hopefully not.
A new challenge for
But
me.
Chaos imitating her to... for some purpose of upsetting the crew or something? Who knows? And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself, who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valencius is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest, rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen, inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers as though it is dropping in and out of reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue traitor, we meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Argenta's eyes spark with fury. Warp illusion, begone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recap like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. At the sight of this terrifying Theodora, Abelard's face turns a sickly pale. Throne, spare us from this accursed apparitions of the archenemy. Is that what you are truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Wersarian. I think deep down, you hope this apparition never ends. You are not Domin Theodora. Cabela's eyes blaze with fury. The Undying One does not relinquish the souls that come to him. Such is the absolute truth. You are a thief of names. Foolish child. Your world is limited to the darkness of the lower decks, and the words of your vizier. You know nothing of truth or death. You do not even know what the first thing about yourself. Theodora's voice is dripping with venomous condescension. What are you, or we have already met? What are you? Theodora's lips curl in a malevolent smile. What, you ask? You dare say that to me, little boy? I'm Theodora von Valencius Massimo Afscaris, rogue trader of the Imperium and commander of this voidship. Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could, but do not weep for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who failed me. Theodora bares her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. What do you want with me? Why are you waiting for me? You are not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There's no coming back from that. Well, where's Adira? What have you done with her? I think I'm going to go with 2. You are not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There's no coming back from that. I'm dead? How is that? I'm no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see, I speak. I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and for all those who failed me, I have already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears spilt for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. I mean, we could go with if you are Theodora, then tell me who really killed you. But I think that's admitting that part of us believes this might be Theodora, and I don't think we want to admit that. Though we are curious who killed Theodora. What do you want with me? Why were you waiting for me? Theodora wearily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? And from my little Adira, no less. And once I appeared here, of course, I had to meet the pretender who had allowed this deplorable state of affairs. Where's Adira? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Adira? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, I cleaned up after her antics. I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Adira. Do we ask who killed you? Feels like a bad thing, but I also want to know. If you are Theodora, then tell me, who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer, or to leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little boy. I'm sorry I could not help you. You do not belong here, or I will send you back to the abyss you crawled out of. I think we're going with 2. Apologizing to Theodora would feel alright. Apologizing to this warp entity feels very not alright. So, no, whatever you are, you're from the abyss and we're going to send you back. You, of all the people to ever threaten me, you are the most pathetic boy. All that you possess now was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift, and you are incapable of holding on to it. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me, my brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour, and worst of all, you, my dead heir, you who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Okay, opening up over there. Let's check out this awareness test.
My house would be proud of me.
The lines on the screen look fuzzy, as though the cogitator's readout systems or data storage has been damaged. The people's remains have been hideously mutilated. The flesh seems to have melted at the edges and is thickly coated in stinking mucus. I mean, she is an unsanctioned psyker, obviously. And so, losing control is sort of eventually expected to happen.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
But hopefully we can resolve that without having to just kill her. Because that's often what you do with an unsanctioned psyker. Or a sanctioned psyker who starts losing control. Kill first and ask questions later. The wall lining is dented as though someone tried to break their way out. It's probably not a good sign. Labored, stuttering growls and periodic rattlings come from beneath the casing. Anything else of interest up here? There's goods up there. No idea how we would even consider getting there. Maybe some computer will open up a passage through. Can we look at this? Only darkness can be seen in the open breach of the macro cannon. Okay. We've got a bunch of workers that are in bad states. A huge shell ready to be loaded into the macro cannon breach. Man, the size of those shells. Obviously, they're for ship-to-ship combat, but dude, the scale is crazy. All right, worker. What's up? Oh, where did it go? I saw it right here. Hurry, hurry, before the Lord Captain gets angry. The Lord Captain herself has come down to us. What a blessing. The Lord Captain is male right now. You're talking to him. Where did it go? I saw it right here. We've got a bunch of barrels here, possibly explosive barrels, by these workers, and it makes me think combat is going to happen here. Can't get back there, so I guess we're up here. Hey, Theodora. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere.
Follow my lead.
A spilt liquid cloudy and carrying a strong chemical smell. It is the coolant used to stabilize the major cogitator systems. Anything else of interest around here? Seems not. I'm not going to bother talking to all the workers. There's Adira. It looks like something. Oh, just a giant bolt. Okay.